Your shoulders are absolutely lying to you for where you're aiming. Absolutely lying. You've got to never ever aim with your shoulders. If you do, you will be less likely to hit the fairway from the tee, but also less likely to hit the green. You stand here, you stand up, you hold the club, this is not where you're aiming. This is way off. And I'm going to show you an absolutely perfect method to get you aiming correctly every single time. Forget the shoulders, they're lying to you. Now this channel is powered by you. Yes, you, the viewers. I'm answering this question about, you know, that feeling, you must have had this, where the tee box is pointing one way, you need to go the other. How do you counteract that? Well, first, you've got to understand you don't aim with your shoulders. Now I'm going to use a golf club here just to help me show you how to aim. You don't need to, and then once I've done that, I'll show you exactly how you can do it without any golf clubs at all. Right, okay, let's just go through this error and I'll show you where to hit it when I do this error wrong. So let's aim our shoulders at the middle of that green, right? I feel that's there. If I hold my club up and you look at that through player cam, yeah, that's pretty good for aiming middle of the green. Place my feet down, and this is where my feet are aiming, and you have a look at that there. That's aiming middle of that green. Okay, if I then place, I think that'll be parallel there, that down, I'll just come and stand behind, make sure it is. It's not quite, needs a little bit further to the right. So just stick with me here, I'm going to give you a solution to fix this out on the golf course. But where are those lines aiming now? They're aiming so far off to the right. Have a look. My feet, yeah, okay, my shoulders are aiming in the middle of the green, but my ball to target line is aiming so far, this one here, to the right. Have a look at this, right? I'm going to hit this golf ball here. I'm going to move it a little closer so I can actually reach it. But look where this goes. I'm going to hit this dead straight. Look where that went. Exactly where I was aiming. That was a perfect shot. Right, this is the process you've got to use. 100%. Never aim the shoulders. You can see why, right? This is the routine you have to use. The body's last. The body is absolutely the final thing in this. The first thing you've got to get down is your ball to target line. Now, I do it this way. We've got a couple of golf clubs in my hand just to show you, but I close my left eye and keep my right eye open because I got the club in my right hand. I'm sort of imagining a straight line into the middle of that green. I'm going to walk in and place that down, okay? I'll show you how to visualize this without any of these clubs afterwards, but this is just to show you. So look now, that ball to target line is aiming middle of that green. Absolutely dead, slap bang in the middle, right? Maybe just a little bit further that way from judging this. I then place my feet line down parallel to this, okay? Now take note. Can you see now, my feet and my body are aiming actually quite a long way to the left, but my ball to target line is correct. Let me hit this one away. You're going to see where this one starts, you're going to see where this one flies, and this is going to prove it to you. The other thing I would say, take into account sometimes if there's a little bit of wind. All you do is, if the wind's off the right, keep your relationship to the right. If the wind's off the left, kick your relationship to the left. Now have a look at this. You'll stand up now, look through your shoulders, and you'll feel like they're aiming somewhere towards that bunker. I mean, have a look at that from player cam, right? But they're not. It's all about the ball to target line. Watch this fly so straight. Look at where that just started. That was a peach of a hit with a 4-iron. So, no clubs now. Let's just throw that one down over here. No clubs, no nothing. This is exactly how I would hit the shot if me and you went out for a game of golf together. If we went out for a little Sunday afternoon stroll, this is what I would do. I would stand behind the golf ball. Again, close my left, keep my right open, okay? I'm trying to imagine a straight line all the way to that flag. I walk in and I pick a little point just in front of the ball. I'm sort of picturing a point just in front. I'm putting my club at that point. So imagining a line, pointing my club at that. I then picture that line, build my stance in so I create those two parallel lines. I sometimes do this as well. If I stand up and feel that my shoulders are aiming a little left, I know my ball to target line is at target, okay? We're in, and then watch this fly. Look at this shot. Come on, baby, be the club. You don't want that one back. Now I've got an absolute beauty of a question here that I didn't even think about including in this video, because as you know, we're powered by the viewers, and Lord Goodwin asked this. What do you do if your tee's aiming in that direction, so off the right, which this tee is, but your hole goes off the left? It can be a little bit confusing, can't it? You can get a little bit sort of discombobulated in your head. Well, what you've got to do here is forget, if you look at this where I'm pointing, you've got to forget the outer cuts. You've got to forget the cut lines on the tee. What you've got to do is you've got to pick a mark, a divot, a tee peg, something else to focus on to establish your ball to target line first. The exact same process we just talked about. I just want to remind you, actually, just pop your question down below, because we're powered by you, as I say, and I'd love to help you play your best golf. So just pop them down below in the comments. So you go through the same process. Pick your ball to target line. I'm going to use that mark on the ground. Forget the cut lines, forget the outer edge. Build your stance in. Boom, perfect. Just like that.